What is good, everybody? My name is Polo. Hope you're doing well. And today I have a request to step outside of my comfort zone and check out some music I didn't grow up listening to and might have never discovered if I didn't start a YouTube channel. All right. And the band that I'm getting my introduction to today is called The War on Drugs. And the song title is called Thinking of a Place. And by the way, I really, really like their name, The War on Drugs. And this one comes from a user by the name of Snarky Steph. Okay. Thank you for the 3 coffees. He has requested, or she, I'm sorry, I don't know the sex of the person, for this one has requested that I check this one out. I want to read your message here. It reads, "Hey, Polo, I listened a lot a couple years back, but I come and go. Lately, I'm checking out more reactions because the world is dumb and it's a bit enjoyable as an autism rabbit hole of sorts. So, I want to introduce you to the kind of band that guitar teachers and music instructors introduce their students to when they're fans of the rock genre, The War on Drugs. This song, I know it's crazy long, 11 minutes and 13 seconds, but it better be good, all right? I know, but it does not feel like that. Thinking of a Place is this song, the kind of thing you listen to on a long road at night. You talk about repeat songs with Nick Cave, and this is that kind of band. I put this song on repeat just a few days ago and sat in my recliner and woke up 2 hours later. Their entire catalog is the kind of stuff that music lovers love. I think you play this, you're going to fall in love with them, but you're going to introduce some people to it that will be amazed that someone like this can be working now. This is 2017. I'm assuming when they released this song. These guys are on tour right now actually. Okay? So, that is some introduction and I am excited to check this one out, but before we get into it, if you like this type of content, do me a big favor and like the video. If you want to stay up to date whenever I post, subscribe and hit that notification bell. The engagement, the likes, the comments, and even the shares helps the video grow and tells me you want me to put out more content like this. Okay? Share this music with video lovers, and I truly appreciate it. All right? Without further babbling, let's go. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Great intro. 43 seconds in. Feels like an early morning. At the time I'm recording this is 7 in the morning. I'm getting ready to try to attempt a 50-mile bike ride after this recording. So I'm trying to get it out of the way because I might not get any recordings done when I get back. Might take me a big old nap. But um, I love how it feels like like a morning sunrise on a beautiful beautiful day. So this might be just in time for me to, I usually listen to a lot of podcasts um, when I'm writing, listen to a conversation, but sometimes I flip to music, and this just I can sometimes tell within the first minute how I feel about a song, and everything's done beautiful within the first 40 seconds or so. So I can already tell I'm digging it. And if you guys follow the channel, just because you support the channel, I'm not going to say I like your song that you requested or anything like that. But in this case, I'm already feeling some things. All right, feel cinematic. Love the drop. Very relaxing melody. Okay, kind of like lulls you in the track if I'm using that the right way. Like so. It's got a lot of the things that I like in some of the music. Things that I like in Coldplay, things that I like in James Blake, things that I like in Pink Floyd, things that you know what I mean. Like I hear like that magic in this early on. I know those are some big names, but that's the way this makes me feel on first impression.
It was back in Little Bend that I saw you. Light was changing on the water, where birds above had flown. There was
All right, we haven't
pain.
even got anywhere, right? And I've already gotten chills with the vocals. Okay, I love the vocals as well. Everything's coming together. All right. So a lot of my audience, you guys are, I don't play an instrument. I'm just an average person listening to music, and I'm sensitive to certain types of music, and this is good. All right, it's good. All right.
Where birds above had flown. There was pain in your eyes, so you vanished in the night. Missouri River in the distance, so I light upon the lawn.
Love the melody, the lyrics.
I remember walking against the darkness of the beach. Love is like a ghost in the distance out of reach. Travel through the night, 'cause there is no fear. Alone but right behind, till I watch you disappear. I'm moving through the dark of a long black night, just moving with the moon and the light it shines. And I'm thinking of a place.
Oh yeah, this is gorgeous. This is a gorgeous song, beautifully written. I can throw in other bands too. This is my personality 100% in terms of like music when I'm stressed out and I just want to forget about all the awful things going on in the world, and the way people are treating each other and the way they're talking to each other today. Sometimes you have to disconnect from that because the algorithm wants to feed us that, and it's human nature for us to want to watch a train wreck. So you have to be careful with that. But music like this can, it makes life enjoyable. It's one of the things, I'm not gonna say the only thing, but one of the things that makes life worth living, in my opinion. And sometimes you need that disconnect, whether it be a great movie, a great song, or even just sitting in silence. But this is one of those things. All right.
Of a long black night, just moving with the moon
Love the bass line.
and the light it shines. And I'm thinking of a place, and it feels so very real. Just moving through the dark.
Oh. My gosh. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry, okay? I know that's the start of the solo. We're going to rewind it. But man, the song was already immersive in my opinion. And then it goes like, Tool does this as well. Like that part that reminded me of Tool. If you're new to the channel, Tool is my favorite band that I've discovered on this channel, branching out into different genres of music and having an open mind, and that reminded me but it's not just comparing to Tool. I've mentioned a lot of different bands. It's just certain things I can't always articulate what it is that I'm hearing, but that immersed me in the song even more. Okay, with that drop of what feels like the beginning of an epic solo.
Just moving through the dark.
Oh man, beautiful. The way that bleeds in. Chills. Let the song breathe here. Yeah, this is so like artsy yet so oh man, I don't have enough adjectives to to explain what I'm feeling listening to this, but um it's very relaxing. I really like this. A blend of so many different textures of sound, cerebral.
Once I had a dream I was falling from the sky, coming down like running water, passing by myself in light. In the morning I would wake to the sound of simple voice, like little whispers through the silence. I'm moving through the dark of a long black night. I'm looking at the moon in the light it shines, but I'm thinking of a place, and it feels so very real. Oh, sufferer of love, take my hand, babe. There's a turn in the road that we've been taking. Let it set you free. 'Cause there's a rhythm in the way that we've been moving. Yeah, there's a darkness over there, but we ain't going. See it through my eyes. Walk me to the water. Hold my hand as something turns to me. Love me every night. Drown me in the water. Hold my hand as something turning me. See it through my eyes. Love me like no other. And hold my hand as something turns to me. And turns me into you.
Now we have a harmonica here.
Lead me through the night. Pull me from the water.
So when you have a song this long, and you introduce different instruments as you continue with the chapters of the track here, that kind of keeps the attention and keeps the song interesting. Okay, when I hear, like the harmonica in music has become one of my favorite instruments to hear when people implement that, from Stevie Wonder to Bob Dylan. Trying to think of who else, but so many people that that bring it in their music, and that was also another beautiful small solo within this track here.
Hold my hand as something turns to me. Turns me into you. Just see it through my eyes. Love me like no other. Hold my hand as something turns to me. Turns me into you. Turning me into you.
Man. We have like an echo of a lot of different instruments I can't explain. You guys can educate me on that one, but it's a really nice touch. On top of like the instruments that are at the forefront, that are like the bones of the track, but it's those different like light harmonies in the background from these instruments that are just it really adds to the magic of this track. Okay. Just forgive me for pausing again, but I think it's criminally underrated in terms of the views for this. Even at 13 million, I think it's underrated. All right.
Into you.
Did the song feel like 11 minutes and 12 seconds? Yes, it did feel that way, but in a good way. Okay. I think this is, you mentioned that you put this on the recliner and sat back, and that's actually exactly what I think this song is great for. You know what I mean? If you just want to put some good vibes throughout your house, and you don't have to, if you're like me, you're probably like a control freak on like the playlist, like if you're playing music in your house on what comes next versus just letting random music play. But this is one you can put on, and you can even put it on repeat for a few times and just really have a nice, beautiful vibe, some serenity at the house. And this is what I would do with this. But, whether you're going for a walk or bike ride or whatever, but definitely a really, really incredible song and a great introduction to the war on drugs. If I was to rate this song, I would give it, with a 0 being it was just straight garbage, 5 being average, and 10 being one of the more incredible things I've ever heard. I would give this a 10 out of 10 for me personally. Okay. Um, I like them. And hopefully you guys want to see me discover more of them. You can always tell by the engagement of the video. But I like this. I like this type of music. I don't know if it's niche or not. you know, the band itself has 183,000 subscribers, which I think they should be. Like I said, I think they should be bigger. I don't know if this is their best song, or just one of your favorites. But I would say it's a great place to start. Let me see here. What are the comments? Should I read some of the comments? I typically read the comments after I record, but sometimes I've been bringing you guys along with me and seeing what they say about it and whatnot. But yeah, shout out to the person that sent in the request for this one. I love. Some of you guys have just amazing taste in music. In my opinion. You know what I mean? And some of you think I have great taste in music as well. And, if our tastes match, you have bands that I'll like, because we've paired on so many other different things. And many times it's spot on. It's kind of scary when you think about it because you think you're so unique. I've always thought I had an odd taste or weird taste in music, so I've always kept that to myself. All right. And, and on YouTube, go figure, I'm here telling you guys all my business. You know what I mean? Because most of the people I know do not rock with all of my music taste. They love my taste in hip hop and R&B in terms of my friends and people who know me. But the rest of the stuff I've always kept to myself. I've had one girlfriend in my life that's how we bonded over our love for our weird taste in music. She liked Coldplay. I liked Damien Rice, and I liked Matchbox 20 and Death Cab for a Cutie and all these different bands. And most of the girls I met, they wasn't into that, so she was like, oh my gosh, we would just exchange different playlists and things of that nature. So, yeah, this is, going in the playlist, going in the Forerunner. I'm curious to know what you guys think of them and how they make you feel. Is this something you can listen to again? Do they remind you of another band? Okay. Let me know. And if you're a fan of the band and have been a fan of the band, let me know where I should go next on this journey. I will come back and revisit it. You can also send that in via a donation request. And that's a higher likelihood that it will get done as well. Just sponsors my time to do the video and whatnot, but I'd listen to them for free. Anyways, all my links to support will be in the description. You guys keep the channel going as most of these music reactions are not monetized. So, there's that. Hope you guys are doing well in this 2026. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I think I've said it a million times. And yeah, peace.
I did it.